representatives of Swedish government parties. Gerald Amos, Louisa Smith, Samuel Robinson, Louise Robetti, Marilyn Ferland, Kenneth Hall, elders and members of the Haisla Nation. Helgesonna, a guest from the Sami people. Ladies and gentlemen, I have looked forward to this moment from the day I arrived in Sweden. Others have worked on it towards this moment for many years. Today, the Haisla Totem Pole begins its journey home. The last time I stood here in September 2004, along with Cecil Paul Sr. and Louisa Smith, the return of the pole lay in the future, and much remained to be resolved. Now, thanks to the determination and goodwill of many people, some present here, others far away, all of this lies in the past. The return journey is starting this afternoon. At the time when the pole was brought to Stockholm, the situation of minorities in general, and Aboriginal people in particular, was not what it is today. There was little appreciation for diversity.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. And now it's my pleasure and privilege to ask Minister for Education and Research and Culture in Sweden, Mr. Perlowski, to enter the scene and present his view and give a background for this event. Please,
Ladies and gentlemen, may I wish you all a very warm welcome on this great and remarkable occasion. I especially want to welcome our friends all the way from Canada, the Haisla delegation. Today, it is 15 years since representatives of the Haisla Nation visited the Museum of Ethnography and identified the totem pole that is the reason why we are gathered here today. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to help the totem pole reach its final destination. And I also welcome the fact that this particular event coincides with the start of Sweden's multicultural year. A flourishing cultural heritage in all its diversity is essential to every culture's development and faith in the future. I would like to take this opportunity to describe how the totem pole came to be here in Stockholm. Cultures beyond our own borders have long fired our imagination and awoken our curiosity. Back in the 1920s, eager to learn more about the world and other cultures, Sweden was particularly interested in getting hold of an Indian totem pole. Olof Hansson, the Swedish consul of the day in Prince Rupert, is said to have negotiated the purchase of the Kitlo pole from the Haisla Nation. This was the beginning of the totem pole's round trip across the Atlantic. First, it was shipped to Sweden in a steamboat from the Johnson line. On arrival in Stockholm in 1929, it was erected outside the Museum of Ethnography in Mariegatan, near the city center. Fairly soon, it was moved indoors and stored there for 50 years. In 1980, the new Museum of Ethnography opened here in Djurgården, in this building. Safely home in Kitamat, southeast of Prince Rupert in British Columbia, the pole will help to awaken fresh interest in Haisla culture, in language and tradition.
So I will now ask the Sami spokesperson, Helgesonna, to take my place for a statement of his. He's going to speak Swedish, and there will be a translation by Anne Murray afterwards. So please say.
besök här i museet har jag ofta reflekterat över varför så många av våra minoriteter inte utan bara minskar. Medan våra grannar som är majoriteter, de blir bara fler och fler. Och då talar jag om världens över 100 minoriteter och dess grannar, majoriteten. I det förgångna skyddades vi minoriteter av våra kulturer genom våra geografiska lägen, svårtillgängliga och extremt långa avstånd. Detta utanförskap har tillåtit oss att bevara våra egenart och vår kultur långt in i vår tid. När intresset hos majoritetsfolket har väckt för minikulturerna uppstod ibland våldsamma kulturkrockar. Åtråvärda föremål togs om hand och spreds i världens museer. Det större och starkare ansåg sig ha löst en del mänskliga problem och hjälpt minikulturerna. Men var det verkligen så? Det vi vet är att ursprungsfolkens värderingar ofta är mindre materiellt inriktade än majoritetens. Lycka och välbefinnande är således en variabel som kan tolkas och värderas olika. Att må bra med främmande kulturer omkring sig kräver att man kan bygga upp sin identitet.
With this, I wish the people of Haisla Nation the best of luck with the return of their totem pole.
Thank you. So now it's my great pleasure to be able to ask the spokesperson for the Haisla Totem Pole Committee, Mrs. Louisa Smith, to come forward. Please, Louisa.
This is a very historic day for my family and for the delegation that has traveled so far to receive the old pole that has been kept so well by the museum and the Swedish people. And I would like to acknowledge the minister, the ambassador and other dignitaries that are here who have been instrumental in making things happen. I thank you.